Hey, Pete. So, how are you feeling about all this? Were you able to persuade your mother? Was the plan a success or not?
Oh, Abby, I'm really sorry. As I expected, I knew this was going to be impossible. I really didn't want to hear that she was going to come. It's a little rude to crash someone's honeymoon like this.
Yeah, I thought so as much. There's no way that she'll go home if she's on her way to the travel destination.
Yeah, when I got off the airplane, I was shocked to see her there, too. She wasn't planning on telling me anything, so I didn't think it was necessary to kick up a fuss.
Wow, your mom sure knows how to plan ahead and move without us knowing. It's incredible. I wish she refrained from interfering with our life just this one time. Now that she's come this far to, I guess, keep an eye out on us, there's not much we can do, right? We can force her to get back on a plane.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if doing that would be the best thing. But we can make this work, can't we? I'm sure that this'll be a great honeymoon away from everyone.
But don't you think her being her is too much? Don't you think it's better if she goes home now? I'd be more happy with that happening, okay?
But as I said to you before, Abby, I don't think that would be possible since she just got here, and it would be a waste of time, money, and effort on her part.
But she's interfering with our honeymoon, Pete, right? Are you just telling me to give up on trying to get us alone? You seriously want your mom hanging out with us?
I suppose you should. What are we going to do about the room arrangements? We haven't made a reservation for her, have we? The room that we've got for us is only supposed to be for 2 people, so there's no way she could sleep in the same room as us.
When I was checking in, I decided to check to see if there was any other rooms available. There's only one room that she can get into right away.
You're seriously the best, and know when to think ahead. Thank you so much for that, Abby. I tried to convince my mom to not come. I'm sorry that you had to take care of the check-in process for her and everything else.
I mean, there's not much more we can do about this situation, but it seems to me that there's no point in her besides being here. I don't know why she insists on coming with us. Her role is not to keep an eye on us 24/7. This is our honeymoon. Don't you think it's an invasion of privacy? Ugh, I guess I'll just do my part as the daughter-in-law.
Well, it would very much help me if you could do that, Abby. I guess we'll head over there straight away.
Yeah, okay. I'll be waiting here for you both. Oh, actually, there's something that I've been wondering about. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, okay. Is there something else that's bothering you apart from my mother being here on our honeymoon?
I will say that the thing that shocked me the most about today, but no, that's not quite what I want to ask. I just want to ask if your mother drinks a bit of alcohol?
Yeah, I suppose she does a little bit. She had a wine or something like that on the plane ride over, and while she was waiting for me at the airport, she had a drink in her hand as well as her luggage.
Okay. That's what I thought. When I saw her last, her face was red and blotchy. It's been on my mind for a while about how much she loves drinking.
Yeah, I expect that she'll be drinking a lot today with me, since this is more or less a holiday for her. I'm sorry in advance about that. I know you put up with a lot.
That's fine, but don't go too overboard with it, okay? When you drink, just do it in moderation and drink water as well, alright? You've got a bad drinking habit.
Yeah, you've told me that much. I know that I do. As a result, I've reduced the amount I drink considerably, so there's really not that much to worry about, Abby.
I understand that, Pete. I'm just hammering it into your head so that you remember. I'm just afraid that you'll let alcohol take over, you know?
Yeah, I get that, but it'll be fine, Abby. I won't do anything to spoil our honeymoon. But I can't say anything when it comes to my mom, though. Okay, I just flagged down a taxi, so we're heading your way.
Okay, cool. I guess I'll see you both very soon. I'll be waiting here in the lobby when you get here. Oh my god, for real, this is the worst thing ever. Are you still awake, Pete? I don't have my key in the room with me, so could you open the door?
Okay, chill. There's no need to be so angry. So how was it? I bet it was so nice to jump into the sea at nighttime, right?
Well, if you're so excited about it, why don't you get in and experience it for yourself, Pete? Who literally pushes people into the sea? What on earth were you thinking leaving me alone for?
No, that's not quite how it was planned out. Look, I never thought that you would fall into the ocean so beautifully. To be honest, I couldn't help but laugh. Even when I think back on it now, it still makes me laugh. Come on, it's funny. Why are you so angry about it?
I don't care about that right now. I just want to be let inside the room. Did you read what I said to you, Pete? Also, didn't I tell you about your drinking? I said that if you want to drink alcohol, do it in moderation. But what's the point when you're both as bad as each other, huh? I can't laugh about any of it right now.
Oh, come on, have a little faith in me, Abby. Also, have some confidence in yourself. My mom burst out laughing. Her reaction was great. It was worth it to throw you in.
Look, just because you're drunk doesn't mean I give you the approval to do anything to me, all right? I'm so furious about this. Don't you get how I feel, Pete?
Oh, come on, it's fine. Don't be so angry about it. I'm just so excited because this is the first time that I've had a bit to drink in a long time. This is turning out to be a really fun honeymoon. Don't you agree with me? Okay, let's just stop being so moody. Please forgive me for being so rude and pushing you into the water.
You know, your mother forced us to let her come with this honeymoon when it should just be the two of us, and I knew not much could be done about it since she's already got on the plane. You know that I forgave her for doing that, right? And this is how you both repay me? For my kindness? Playing pranks, drinking a lot, and pushing me into the sea? Why should I forgive you for doing this to me? Don't you see how upset you both have made me? Why should I have to put up with this crap when I want to relax?
Geez, you really need to calm down. No wonder this is why my mother and I drink a bit, because we have to deal with your moods. This is enough to make my eyes roll. The water that you fell into was shallow anyways. What's the big deal, huh? You weren't gonna drown or anything like that. The water height was barely that high, okay?
It doesn't matter how high the waves were or how shallow the water was, Pete. It was the fact that you shoved your own wife into the sea. Didn't you think about what would have happened afterwards? Did you not think that I'd have to walk back into the hotel, soaking wet? Did you think of anything, Pete?
Oh, stop taking it so seriously, Abby. Being suddenly pushed into the sea doesn't happen every day. It's a rare experience for you to have. You needed to cool off anyways. This made our honeymoon an unforgettable trip. In a sense, we can think back on it as a good, fun memory, right?
Well, you can say that, but I can't because it happened to me. What would you have done if I had gotten hurt when you pushed me, Pete?
Well, it doesn't matter because you didn't get hurt, all right? You turned out to be okay. Since you're contacting me, your smartphone must have been safe in your pocket. Don't you think it's a rare thing to get wet and to injure yourself at the same time, Abby?
That's not at all a blessing in disguise, Pete. Sometimes it can happen to people. Even at that height, depending on how you fall, there's a possibility of breaking a bone. Besides, it's also possible to drown even if it's shallow water, okay? Some children do. Did you have that on your mind when you did that to me, Pete?
You're literally overanalyzing what happened to you, Abby, and I'm so sick of it. There's absolutely no point talking about what-ifs when they didn't happen, okay? You were injured and there's no water clogging up your phone. It's lame to complain about something that's over and done with. I was able to laugh it off, but now you've ruined it.
Well, I'm not here to make you laugh about it, but I guess it's not worth going on about it anymore. You still deny you've got a bad drinking habit when stuff happens.
I told you that I've been holding back since you told me I had a bad habit. If you drink for the first time in a while, you'd get drunk quickly, right? Don't you think that this is also your responsibility too? Since you said I could drink? Don't throw all the blame on me.
Oh my god, it's literally impossible to talk to you when you're in this state. Don't you know that it's basically impossible to cure a bad habit like heavy drinking? If it doesn't heal, there probably should be limitations put in place. That's what I was trying to do. Don't blame your bad habits on me, Pete.
It's not all my fault. It's just in my genes. My mother is like this as well. Look, I don't know the details of why we're both like this, Abby, but we're just a fun, loving family, right?
Yeah, sure, Pete. You keep thinking that way. I guess you could say it looks like fun to be in your family. I'm going to be there soon, so unlock the door. I better take a shower first so I can get the sea smell off of me, and then I'll go straight to bed. It's getting late now.
Okay, good to know, but I think my mother is using the bed that you're sleeping in, so I'm not sure what to do.
Excuse me? Why is she in my bed for? Didn't we get her a separate room for her to stay in?
Yes, we did, but we were drinking together and then she started getting sleepy, and before I knew it, she fell asleep in your bed. I guess it's first come, first served.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Fine. I'll just sleep in your mother's room. I don't even want to see your face right now since you've made me so angry. This works out fine.
Yeah, okay, you do whatever you want, Abby. Just contact me again when you get back so I can give you the key to her room. That is, if I'm not asleep by then. Oh my God, I just saw the conversation that we had last night. I'm so sorry, Abby. I drank way too much yesterday. I actually just woke up.
Wow, it's almost noon and you're just opening your eyes now, Pete. Don't you see how much you slept in?
Look, there's no point in talking about my sleep schedule now, all right? After I gave you the key, my mother woke up. We both started drinking again.
Are you for real? You continue to drink after I left? This is a joke, right? Do you even remember anything that happened yesterday?
Yes, of course I remember what happened, but I was drinking a fair bit, so the details are a little vague and fuzzy at the moment.
Well, do you remember shoving me into the ocean, Pete, and getting me soaking wet? Do you remember the little conversation we had afterwards?
Oh yeah, that. It's starting to come back to me now. It was so funny that I don't think I'll ever forget that happening. Why, what's up? Are you still mad about it?
Why would you think I'm not angry about it? There's no way that I can forgive you for doing something like that to me. I could have gotten hurt.
Oh, come on. I was drunk and didn't really know what I was doing, so it can't be helped. I'm repenting my sins now for it, so please forgive me. But you know, when we look back on it in the future, we'll know that it was a good memory from our honeymoon, right?
Well, I don't think that's the right attitude to have at all, Pete. Anyways, what's happening with your mother? Don't tell me she's still sleeping.
Oh yeah, she's still asleep here. She drank so much yesterday that she didn't feel like waking up too early. So, I apologize about yesterday. Let's go sightseeing today.
Huh? You're kidding, right? No way am I going anywhere with you. I've already left the hotel.
What? You left? What for? Are you serious right now? You're gonna come back here, right? I guess we can go sightseeing once you're back.
No, didn't I just say that I'm still angry at you, Pete? Why don't you get into your thick head of yours? I told you that I left and I'm not planning to return either. Why did you think I came over to your room yesterday to get my luggage for? Of course I wanted to leave the hotel. I don't want to be near you.
Okay, I guess you did that in the moment. You're outside the hotel, right? Where are you right now? Don't be angry with me, Abby. I want us to enjoy the rest of our honeymoon together. It would be such a waste if you left right now when we just got here, okay?
That's why I said that it wouldn't be possible to meet. First of all, I'm in my hometown right now.
Wait a second, what are you doing in your hometown for? Huh? What's going on here? Where are you right now? Tell me. Why are you being so hostile towards me?
I'm at the local courthouse right now. I'm getting divorce papers filed, and then I'm going to return to my parents' house. I took the first flight out this morning.
Wait a second, what? Just hold on there a minute, Abby. Are you being serious right now? Is this a joke to get back at me for tossing you in the water? Are you really in your hometown right now? And divorce papers? Please explain to me why you've jumped to this conclusion, Abby, so that I can understand what's going on.
I don't think I need to give you an explanation or make you understand, Pete. I'm getting divorced from you because I've run out of love for you and your family. So I'll just go to the courthouse and file the papers. Then I'll make my way to my parents' house. Didn't I explain this part already? What's so difficult to understand, Pete?
Okay, no, I seriously don't understand you. So you just decided that you ran out of love for me yesterday? Because both my mother and I were drunk?
You were drunk, yes, and what's that got to do with it? Do you think that's why I'm going to forgive you for all your poor behavior?
But it was all just a silly prank. There's no need for you to take things so far with this. You don't need to get so wound up about this. Don't you think mentioning divorce is going one step too far, Abby?
That's not up to you to decide, Pete, alright? You do remember what you did yesterday, right?
What, me pushing you into the sea? That little prank that I did that made my mother and I laugh? It doesn't even matter now, Abby.
Well, you obviously don't have the cognitive ability to think that the prank was nothing more than just being funny, right, Pete? You just did it for laughs, right? Do you know how stupid that is? People can get seriously hurt if you do something like that to them all of a sudden. Do you not think before you act, Pete? Because when you're drunk, you sure don't. You just said that yesterday was funny to you, right? You obviously didn't care if I was okay, and if I was injured or anything. You just wanted to laugh.
You know that I was just saying that. It's just words. There's no real meaning behind what I said, Abby. I wasn't being totally serious about it being funny or anything. I feel like you're taking this way too far and overthinking everything that went into me pushing you and my reaction afterwards.
Even though it was only a joke to you, it's still a huge problem for me, Pete. This is just the kind of person you are, whether you're drunk or not, and I'm sick of it. You literally take nothing seriously at all. Life is just a whole game for you, isn't it? You never had to accept the consequences for anything you've done, have you? It's impossible to live with a husband who acts this way. It will be impossible being your wife when you can't take anything seriously, Pete. I'm done with this.
Okay, there's no need for you to do this. I'll get on a plane and be back soon, all right? I'll apologize properly when I get back, and it'll be in person. Abby, can you please just calm down about this so we can fix this? Please, I'm begging you, don't divorce me. We literally just got married not so long ago.
Pete, you can come back whenever you feel like it. You're a free agent now. I'm not planning on letting you into my parents' house, Pete. I don't want you around here. It's okay with me that you go about your life doing whatever you want, okay? Because I'm not responsible for you anymore. You need to learn to grow up.
Look, I'm an adult. I'm already grown up. Just please let me talk to you so that we can sort this out in person, okay? Don't do this to me, Abby!
It's too late. I'm sick of you. Your mother and your drinking habits are going to blow up in your face one day. How's that for a laugh? Haha. After that conversation ended, word of Pete and his mother's behavior spread around the acquaintances at surprisingly speed. The word of what he did spread to his local friends, and one of Pete's coworkers said it became a hot topic at work. As expected, Pete was fired due to the rumors as they were unconfirmed, but he did lose his special position in his company. So after that, he just quit. His acquaintances believed what was said about Pete, and so they slowly started to abandon him one by one. He lost all his energy to try and win Abby back, but in the end, he grew tired of her saying no. He obediently agreed to a divorce from her. Like Pete, his mother seems to have lost contact with her friends due to the rumors going around their behavior on their honeymoon. As a result, the two of them lost all contact with other people in their lives due to their extreme drinking habits. No one wanted to be influenced by how they drank every day. They found their behavior appalling and told them to get some medical help. It seems like after being told that, they might need to put their lips into a glass of alcohol never again. As for Abby, she divorced Pete because of his poor behavior and started living with her parents again in the house. She found it better off to leave the marriage earlier rather than later so that she could work and live happily. Perhaps because of the incident on their honeymoon, people around her, including her father, are cutting down on their alcohol intake. She's very grateful to have this help from her parents during this time in her life. She's looking forward to the future, without Pete, of course. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.